Okay, thank you. Director Strickler, thank you for being here and representing Oregon. I think it only can be a benefit that there's other Oregonian in the House, Val, and so there's 3 of us in this room to get it figured out, so thank you. Mr. Strickler, Director Strickler, thank you for appearing before the subcommittee. As you know, Secretary Buttigieg came before the full committee last month, and it's no surprise that I'm going to spend my time today with ODOT's plan to impose tolling on Oregonians. You know I oppose tolling. We discussed many concerns when you visited my office in March, and since then, the list of reasons of tolling have grown. Mr. Strickler, I hope you took a few minutes to watch the exchange with Secretary Buttigieg regarding tolling. The Secretary emphasized the importance of following federal laws governing the process, and this includes conducting that meaningful public outreach. He stated that tolling must meet certain federal requirements for the U.S. Department of Transportation to sign off on it. I also wrote a letter to the Secretary to summarize how ODOT's tolling's rollout has deeply been flawed and mishandled. My letter recently relayed recent concerns from meetings with mayors, public comments from Clackamas County and other communities. So let's start with the environmental assessment for 205, or rather the draft EA, as it's technically called, issued in February. That EA firestorm of opposition from county and city leaders. They pointed out the congestion will not be resolved by tolling. Traffic will divert from the highways and nearby cities and county roads. These communities are not equipped to handle that increased traffic volume. Letters also raised questions about ODOT's modeling and the lack of cohesive mitigation strategy. There are concerns about accommodating those with financial hardships as well, not to mention hardworking Oregonians who are dealing with inflation in the economy. As of today, ODOT cannot unequivocally present the plan for tolling. ODOT has downgraded tolling on I-205 to just the Abernathy Bridge without a 3rd lane, but we must wait for the supplemental EA for those details. And as for the regional mobility pricing project, there are multiple options still under consideration. I'm going to skip a couple of things because we're on limited time. So for the first question, does ODOT intend to officially respond to public comments on that EA for Clackamas County and the affected cities? And do we have to wait for that supplemental EA?
Chair Crawford, Congresswoman, we do intend to respond to the public comments as part of the EA process. And we continue to evaluate different options associated with each of the toll-related projects moving forward.
When can we expect to see ODOT to move past the various proposals and present the final tolling plan for I-205 and I-5?
Yeah, Congresswoman, at this point, as you know, the evaluation period going through the EA right now is really to gather that data, gather the public input, and to have the conversation with each of
Director Strickler, this has been going on since March. I really want to kill this bill, and I would expect that you're going to help me do that. With that, I yield back.